In a dramatic twist in the ongoing investigation on Oak Island, the team made a significant breakthrough by drilling to an unusual depth and uncovering what might finally be solid evidence of buried treasure. This unexpected development has led to intense speculation that they could be closing in on the long-rumored trove, possibly the very one that has eluded seekers for centuries. The nature and depth of this discovery have cast uncertainty over the future of the show itself, raising questions about whether another season will be needed at all. After months of tireless effort, Rick and Marty Lagina, along with their team, appear to have uncovered something of genuine significance. Their work, particularly around the Money Pit and the Garden Shaft probe drilling operations, has been impressive, reaching depths that align with previous theories about a potential treasure zone. However, even with this progress, the most difficult part still lies ahead, breaking through the last layers of earth and structure to uncover exactly what lies hidden. As the season came to a close, the team had no choice but to pause their exploration, without having the chance to fully investigate what they found. Still, their resolve remains unwavering. Rick and Marty were seen deep inside the old shaft, standing on sturdy planks above murky water, using detection equipment to try and pinpoint a promising target. The signals they received gave them hope that this might be the treasure they've been seeking. Yet the frustration of reaching such a tantalizing point, only to be held back by the end of the season, was evident. Adding to the mystery, Gary made a notable discovery, a non-ferrous object that heightened excitement but also underscored the limitations of time. Chuck, the primary investigator, confirmed that the potential treasure lies at a significant depth, which presents further complications. As the team wrapped up operations for the season, Rick and Marty reflected on the journey, expressing sincere gratitude toward their crew, especially Peter, their nephew, and their longtime friend David. They now believe they've reached the target depth, approximately 93 feet, marking what could be the exact location they've been aiming for all along. Their path has been anything but easy, filled with physical challenges and unanswered questions. As they moved westward into what they suspect is the treasure zone, they were faced with critical decisions. Can they now locate the buried structure and begin to analyze its contents? Convinced they may be on the brink of something major, they chose to begin disassembling parts of their setup to prepare for further investigation. Just before wrapping up, they removed several rods, cleared parts of the site, and carefully stored materials for later analysis. Oak Island has never given up its secrets easily, and the team knew they had to collect as much data as possible before ending the season. One curious clue came in the form of a mysterious wooden object discovered at the bottom of the garden shaft. One team member believed he identified wood on the northern side, sparking thoughts of using this new clue to trace the possible tunnel's direction. Yet, without a complete bottom inspection, they still can't be certain of its alignment. Donning full protective gear, the team descended once more into the shaft. For many, it felt like stepping into a childhood fantasy, only this was no fiction. Deep beneath the Money Pit, they faced the same treacherous conditions that had thwarted explorers for over 200 years. Time, however, was not on their side, and as the clock ticked down on the season, the mystery continued to hold its ground. There was also a belief that one of the items found in the shaft may have been deliberately placed, perhaps long ago, to ensure it could be found with the right tools, like a modern metal detector. At this point, they called in an experienced team member to closely inspect the cavity. After years of digging, studying, and analyzing, they now feel closer than ever to something real. The atmosphere at the site had a near-medieval feel, reinforcing the idea that they were interacting with something of significant age. Echoes of the Templar era, with its hidden secrets and fortified enclosures, seemed to mirror the current situation. Combining historical insights with modern technology, the team peered into the depths with cautious optimism. Among the many signals received, some pointed to modern materials like nails and bits of wire, suggesting recent activity. Yet others hinted at far older origins. Using the advanced CTX 3030 metal detector, every beep brought new anticipation, possibly pushing them closer to a discovery that could reshape historical narratives. Their first hit wasn't a non-ferrous target, which left room for various theories. Could it be gold, silver, or copper? The uncertainty only amplified the tension. Every shovel of soil turned, every scan conducted could reveal an artifact of major historical significance. Just a few feet beneath the garden shaft lay what could be relics from a distant past. The team carefully considered data pointing toward what they believe is a tube extending westward to a zone nicknamed the Baby Blob, located beneath Lot 10. This find was both exhilarating and frustrating. While they believe they're on the verge of a major discovery, Duma, the team leader, doesn't have the legal authority to deepen the shaft, especially not during this part of the year. These legal and logistical limits, combined with safety concerns, prevented any aggressive moves forward. Though they had solid evidence of a non-ferrous object, the season's end forced a pause. Adding to their difficulty is Oak Island's complex geology. Formed during the glacial period, the island is part of a tumulus system, an area characterized by water-filled anhydrite layers and dissolvable limestone, which can create natural caves. This geological makeup may explain why flooding has been such a persistent issue throughout the treasure hunt. Beneath their worksite, bedrock sits at varying depths, roughly between 125 to 148 feet, which adds another layer of uncertainty to their operations. The hunt for Oak Island's treasure dates back to the 1700s, and countless individuals have dedicated themselves to solving its mysteries. This long-standing pursuit has become part of the island's lore, a symbol of enduring curiosity and the desire to uncover what lies hidden. Now, as Rick, Marty, and their team stand on the edge of a possible breakthrough, they are also standing among the ghosts of treasure hunters past. Every data point, every artifact is another step toward potentially solving one of North America's oldest mysteries. Their motivation has never been purely about wealth. For the team, this is about understanding history, piecing together stories lost to time, and finally revealing the truth of what Oak Island has kept hidden for so long. The island has long been a magnet for speculation, with theories ranging from pirate gold and Templar secrets to Shakespeare's lost works and even the Ark of the Covenant. Rick and Marty's efforts, especially in the latest stages of exploration, have taken them closer than ever before to validating or disproving these wild but enduring theories. As they return to the Money Pit, their probes ran parallel to what many believe is the elusive tunnel leading straight to the treasure. Though they haven't yet found the actual structure, their determination hasn't wavered. At the base of the garden shaft, their detector signaled another potential clue, possibly the treasure itself. But that excitement was temporarily interrupted when Gary made another discovery: a non-ferrous object located through the roof. This prompted a reevaluation of priorities and pushed the team to consider halting further digging until the next season. Chuck, assessing the situation from the war room, emphasized how far below the surface the treasure seems to be, adding yet another layer of difficulty to an already complicated mission. Despite all these obstacles, the team's optimism endured. They expressed heartfelt appreciation for the entire crew and for the support they've received throughout the season. As the season drew to a close, the team gathered to review their progress and plan for what comes next. Though they couldn't see the mystery through to the end this time, their findings have propelled them closer than ever to breaking the so-called curse of Oak Island. Their work has captured the imagination of many, and while this phase ends, the journey is far from over. As spring approaches, they hope to return better prepared to explore what may be the final chapters of this legendary search.